Have you ever felt an overwhelming fiery anger when someone breaks a small promise? Not just annoyance, but a deep, physical burn of injustice. This is more than just being upset. It's a core experience for many with ADHD, known as justice sensitivity. Imagine your partner casually agrees to pick up your favorite snack on their way home. It seems like a minor thing, a simple request. You anticipate it, perhaps even plan your evening around this small pleasure. But then, they forget. They arrive home, empty-handed, and casually say, "Oh, I totally forgot about the snack." For many, this might be a fleeting disappointment. You shrug it off, maybe make a mental note. But for you, it triggers something much deeper. The forgotten snack isn't just a forgotten snack. It becomes a symbol of a broken agreement, a disregard for your feelings, a breach of trust. Your brain perceives this as a profound unfairness, and the reaction is intense, disproportionate. This isn't about being petty or keeping score. It's about how your brain, influenced by ADHD, processes moral emotions. The justice sensitivity means your system for fairness is amplified. A small injustice feels like a significant betrayal. Your partner might apologize, genuinely confused by your strong reaction. "It was just a snack," they might say. "Why are you making such a big deal out of it?" They see a minor oversight. You feel a gaping wound of inequity. This internal experience can be isolating. You struggle to let it go, even when you logically understand it's a small issue. The feeling of injustice lingers, replaying in your mind, fueling a persistent sense of hurt or anger. This isn't a choice. You're not choosing to hold a grudge. Your brain's moral emotion system, particularly the amygdala and prefrontal cortex, is reacting intensely. It's a neurological response, not a personal failing. Understanding this neurobiological basis is crucial. It helps shift the narrative from "you're being difficult" to "your brain is processing fairness differently." This validation is vital for self-compassion and communication. For partners, recognizing this isn't about the size of the broken promise, but the impact of the perceived injustice is key. It requires empathy and a willingness to understand a different emotional landscape. Instead of dismissing the reaction, acknowledge the feeling. "I understand this feels deeply unfair to you, even if it seems small to me. I'm sorry I forgot." This validates their experience without necessarily agreeing on the scale of the issue. For the individual with ADHD, practicing self-talk can help. Remind yourself, "This feeling is intense, but it's my brain's amplified response to unfairness. I can acknowledge it without letting it control me." Developing clear communication strategies is also important. If small agreements are frequently broken, discuss ways to make them more robust. Perhaps written reminders or checking in before leaving for home. This isn't about demanding perfection, but about creating an environment where both partners feel respected and understood. For the ADHD brain, consistency and reliability can reduce the triggers for justice sensitivity. Therapy, especially cognitive behavioral therapy, can offer tools to navigate these intense emotional responses. Learning to reframe thoughts and develop coping mechanisms can be incredibly beneficial. Mindfulness practices can also help. By grounding yourself in the present moment, you can observe the intense feeling of injustice without getting swept away by it. It allows for a pause before reacting. Remember, your feelings are valid. The intensity of your reaction to unfairness is a real, neurologically based experience. It's not a flaw. It's a difference in how your brain processes the world. Educating yourself and your loved ones about ADHD justice sensitivity fosters empathy and builds stronger, more understanding relationships. It bridges the gap between different internal experiences. Navigating justice sensitivity requires patience, self-compassion, and open communication. It's a journey towards understanding your unique brain and finding strategies to thrive within your relationships. By acknowledging and addressing justice sensitivity, we can transform moments of conflict into opportunities for deeper connection and mutual respect. It's about building bridges of understanding, one honest conversation at a time.